Hey everybody, this is Sean Vargas. Welcome to the fourth episode of WrestlePop, mixing pro wrestling and pop culture. First, I would like to offer my thoughts and prayers to those in the Gulf Coast, especially Louisiana, as they deal with the effects of Tropical Storm Barry. I also want to offer my thoughts and prayers to the undocumented immigrants in this country as ICE raids were set to or have begun today. Now, my aim with WrestlePop is for you to be yourself as I review wrestling events, including WWE and AEW. I will also review movies, live concerts, conventions, or sporting events. Today, I am going to review AEW Fight for the Fallen, which was held yesterday, July 13th, at the Daily's Place Amphitheater in Jacksonville, Florida. I was going to also cover Evolve Pro Wrestling's 10th anniversary, the first non-WWE event held on the WWE Network, which occurred at the same time as Fight for the Fallen, but there was no time this weekend to cover it. So I am going to try to watch Evolve Pro Wrestling later on this week and review it for you. So now let's review Fight for the Fallen. Fight for the Fallen was a good show. It was a little better than Fyter Fest 2 weeks ago, and also moved some storylines, setting up the next pay-per-view occurring on August 31st, which is All Out. Now, Fight for the Fallen kicked off. Fight for the Fallen kicked off with a buy-in at 7:30, which was way better than the Fyter Fest buy-in. Now, in the first match, Sonny Kiss defeated Peter Avalon, the Librarian, accompanied by Leva Bates. Now, I remember Peter Avalon accompanying Leva Bates 2 weeks ago during her matchup. Now, this was my first time seeing Sonny Kiss, who is a flamboyant character that works. Sonny Kiss had a wide range of arsenal, including an exploding suplex, a hurricanrana, and a twerk moonsault. Now, Sonny Kiss defeated Peter Avalon with a Kiss Is It, which is a split leg drop off the second rope for the victory. Sonny Kiss was very popular with the crowd. All in all, a decent match to kick off buy-in. The next match featured a women's tag team match in which Rio and Dr. Britt Baker, who I believe is a real-life dentist, defeating Bea Priestley and Shoko Nakajima. This was my first time seeing Britt Baker, Shoko Nakajima, and Bea Priestley, who had sort of a gothic character. This was a very good match. I was impressed with the offense of both Nakajima and Priestley. There was one good spot in which Priestley stomped on Rio's elbow as her team worked on her arm. The ending of the match saw Rio hitting Shoko Nakajima with the reverse hurricanrana for the victory. Again, a decent match and a good way to kick off buy-in. Afterwards, there is an interview segment with Superbad Kip Sabian, who was set to face Hangman Page. Jim Ross joined the broadcast booth of Excalibur and Alex Marvis, and the main card for Fight for the Fallen began with a pretty good intro. The first match of the main card was MJF, Sammy Guevara, and Shawn Spears, now known as a chairman of ECW due to his attack on Cody Rhodes, defeating the team of Darby Allin, Jimmy Havoc, and Bad Boy Joey Janela. I am slowly becoming a fan of Darby Allin, as he seemed to get the loudest pop of the night. This was also my first time seeing Sammy Guevara, who had a good arsenal. This was a fun match, as action went all over the place, inside and outside the ring. Now, MJF does not get along with anyone as he insulted his own tag team partner, Shawn Spears, by making an allusion to Spears having a WWE career as Ty Dillinger. Now, in the end, Shawn Spears got the victory with a Death Valley driver on Darby Allin. We then see several celebrities in the crowd, including Shad Khan, who I believe is the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, the next match was a women's match as Brandy Rhodes defeated Allie. The match began as Brandy shook hands with Allie, and after they shook hands, the music played, and out came Awesome Kong, who backed up Brandy. There were several times in which Allie had Brandy defeated. However, Awesome Kong interfered. Brandy Rhodes finally hit the Bionic Spear on Allie for the victory. Afterwards, Awesome Kong and Brandy attacked Allie, and out came Aja Kong. I believe she is a popular Japanese wrestler. She was just as huge as Awesome Kong, had a short hair, and wore something like an Ultimate Warrior face paint. The crowd popped as there was a face-off between Aja Kong and Awesome Kong. I believe they are going to get it on at All Out. We will see. Now, the next match was a triple threat tag team match between Dark Order, consisting of Stu Grayson and Evil Uno, defeating Jack Evans and Angelico and a team of Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. I love the match, and I am also jumping on the Luchasaurus train. Luchasaurus can wrestle. He had a lot of offense, including spinning back kicks and moonsaults. Luchasaurus is very athletic. There was a huge Luchasaurus chant from the crowd. The Dark Order, of course, consists of, I believe, 7 dudes in masks, including Stu Grayson, the only one without a mask. The members of the Dark Order are called Creepers. Yeah, okay, whatever. In the end, the Dark Order win with the fatality on Jungle Boy. The next match saw Hangman Page, who was set to battle Chris Jericho for the AEW Championship at All Out, defeating Superbad Kip Sabian. I was introduced to Kip Sabian as he joined the commentary team two weeks ago. Now, this was my first time seeing Kip Sabian in action, however. This was a good back and forth match. It was both exchanged chops to start the match. Highlights included Sabian hitting a diving foot stomp off the top rope on Page for a 2 count, and Page hitting a swinging neckbreaker off the top rope on Sabian for a 2 count as well. This match went inside and outside the ring. Hangman Page won this hard-fought battle by hitting the Deadeye on Sabian for the victory at 19 minutes and 3 seconds. After their match, a creeper from the Dark Order attacked Hangman Page, who revealed himself to be Chris Jericho, who had reinvented himself from WWE. I believe Jericho is using Marvel's Ghost Rider as an inspiration for his new take on this character. Jericho's beatdown of Hangman Page left him bloody from the eye. I guess he hit his eyebrow or something like that. But anyway, AEW, please stop using blood as a crutch. This is 3 pay-per-views or 3 events in a row in which blood is used. We don't need blood all the time. Despite that, the match between Hangman Page and Superbad Kip Sabian was a good match. Now, the next match was my favorite, saw the Lucha Brothers of Pentagon Jr. defeating SCU, consisting of Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky, accompanied by Christopher Daniels. Like I said before, I'm a huge fan of the Lucha Brothers, especially Pentagon Jr. Now, a funny moment of the match was when Pentagon Jr. and Scorpio Sky had a face-off in which they each traded their catchphrases of SCU and Pentagon's Cero Miedo, meaning no fear. This match had the same lucha action. In the end, Pentagon got the victory for his team with an assist power drive, I believe. After the match, the Lucha Brothers attacked Christopher Daniels with a ladder. They both climbed the ladder and challenged the Young Bucks to a ladder match at All Out. The next match saw Kenny Omega defeating Chima. This was a hard-fought match, with lots of action. There was a huge "This is awesome" chant from the crowd, and also a "Fight Forever" chant. Kenny Omega keeps proving why he is probably the best wrestler in the business today. Chima was also a worthy competitor, giving several meteors inside and outside the ring onto Omega. There were several near falls during this match. This was a match that you wanted to see live. In the end, Kenny Omega hit the V trigger and the one-winged angel for the victory. Awesome match. The next segment saw Chris Jericho giving a promo in the ring about why he is going to defeat Hangman Page at All Out. Hangman Page came out of nowhere and attacked Chris Jericho. So they're setting up that title matchup for All Out. Finally, the main event was the Young Bucks defeating the Brotherhood of the American Nightmare, Cody, and the Natural Dustin Rhodes. You had real-life brothers facing each other in this match. The Young Bucks worked on Dustin for part of the match. This was not your typical super kick party match by the Young Bucks, as they focused more on mat wrestling, which was interesting. They focused more on Dustin. Dustin Rhodes, at 50 years old, seems to have made a deal with Father Time, as he looked very good, including performing a high cross body off the top rope onto the Young Bucks. In the end, the Young Bucks won by hitting the Meltzer driver on Cody for the victory. The Young Bucks, consisting of Nick and Matt Jackson, are showing why they also may be the best tag team in the business. What awaits them is another matchup with the Lucha Brothers at All Out in a ladder match on August 31st. Let's go, Lucha Brothers. After the match, several wrestlers entered the ring and presented a check of $150,000 to the Jacksonville Victim Assistance Advisory Council addressing gun violence, which is a very good cause. Cody even took a shot at WWE for counter-programming them with the Evolve Pro Wrestling. All in all, Fight for the Fallen was a good event, and it was better than Fyter Fest. I would give it like an 8 out of 10, maybe a 7 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. Let's go for an 8 out of 10. The next AEW event I will cover is All Out pay-per-view on August 31st. Now, I just watched WWE Extreme Rules, and I will have the review up tomorrow. I will also try to watch and review Evolve's 10th anniversary. The next movie I will cover under WrestlePop is Disney's live-action Lion King, set for release on July 19th. I'm going on Saturday the 20th with my wife to watch it, and then I'll have a review posted on that too as well. Now, this past Tuesday on July 8th, I updated my new show, Songs from the Heart, the first episode, in which I sang 2 songs a cappella, including an original, so check it out. Until then, this is Sean Vargas for WrestlePop signing off, and this has been a Team Vargas Initiatives production.